opportunity to get a statement victory. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 4th-ranked king of the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Needed just a little more help.
Down at the
big return, they'll mark him down at the 29. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to move it through the air. The throw. Gets it out fast. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. The evolution of the Alabama offense has always been built around what does the quarterback do best, and this guy's doing a lot of things well.
And we've seen some...
Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible, terrible play and a big loss. After not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Miller with the ball. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
I think everybody will look at that play, and you'll probably go, why the heck would you run the football? Well, you run it because it's 2nd and forever. Well, now it's just 3rd and ever. At least you limited it to now where it's a situation.
Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He gets a block. And the returner will be dragged down. Offense set on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Looking to throw, it's Howard. Trying to get to it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to them, and it forced the incompletion.
Getting some heat. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
And that's why, as a defense, you want to set up 3rd and long situations. You just want to be able to keep the football in front of you. It's okay for that quarterback to hit the running back on that pass. Now you have all those bodies flying to the football, and they're able to make a tackle.
And the Buckeyes will go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Alabama pushing the tempo. The play action fake. The sweet feet buy a little time. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Williams. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5.
And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Right down the middle. And the ball is intercepted. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. One final play before the end of the quarter. From the gun, running back gets to give. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He'll pull it on the read. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown Tide. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Ballard. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game.
And the ball is picked off. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Line gets set, first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Let's see what they've got on second down.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the defense.
Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Looking left. Calls it in. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Alabama quickly back to the line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Young. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They won't let him in. He had a no goes for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This is a really big play for both teams. 4th and goal from the 2. Quarterback checking the play. Back to throw, it's Milroe. Snag in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! Lining up to add another. He'll set it. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
20, Ohio State, 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Ballard. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like, this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Alabama! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to... Welcome to Columbus, Ohio, and the venerable Horseshoe, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, a place that's home to such legendary names as Archie, Woody, Zeke, and Stroud. Today, a top 25 matchup on hand, two of college football's premier teams preparing to square off. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped.
At the 15.
In the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
That is not how you drew it up offensively. You want to come out, get some things established, get your quarterback in a rhythm, get the positive mojo going. The opposite just happened. Just made a big mistake. Now you just created so much momentum for the other team. Defense, please come and bail me out.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Off the play fake. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! Reeled it in and just made the house call.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he's going to run it back. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Complete to the left. At the 40, there he goes. And he breaks into the open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This is a receiver that is so good running routes. You never know which way he's going to go at the top of his route because he doesn't peek. He doesn't telegraph where he's going. The timing on corner routes is so important, and the quarterback did a nice job getting it out early so his receiver could make the catch and then take it into the end zone.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Adams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes that Alabama offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wide out in motion.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. Those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mitt. They put 1 mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
To the air, it's Milroe. He makes the connection. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
That's a real good-looking throw, and I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling plays. But one thing that's never seemed to waver is how explosive the offense has been, and the big reason is because of the efficient play they've had consistently year in, year out at the quarterback position as well. They recruited extremely well. They coach these guys up, and this is a guy who loves football, loves the X's and O's, and you're seeing it translate onto the field right now.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got an open man. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the 4th quarter, they're going to be gassed.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off play action. Flush down to the pocket. The quarterback scrambled around to the defense, able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Alabama pushing the tempo. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's got it. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A 1st down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown time. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And the PAT makes it 14-6.
That makes the score Alabama 14, Ohio State 6.
They're just about ready to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll bring it out. It's Ballard. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
The Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Bringing it back. They got him down quickly after the pick, but he'd already made the biggest play, and they've got it at the 38.
And this is obviously not
Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see, the number 15 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the... To get down there and make the stop at the 19. First down here for the offense. The give is to Miller. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Alabama quickly back to the line. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. What squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
Complete on third down. Looks as if the Crimson Tide will have the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense gets set for second down. Looking for a man. It's Milroe. Escape. They intercepted. Got him down quickly after the pick, but man, do you have to take care of the ball down here, and they didn't. They'll mark it at the 27.
That's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
The offense set for a first down play. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that ball is picked off. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Great job by the QB just avoiding a negative play. I know you don't come away with a big completion, but he should have got sacked. I don't know how he was able to get out of that. Great individual effort by him.
They'll try the right side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Talk about aggressive. This head coach is keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He'll try to do it himself. At the 35, he's got room. How about that nice run from this junior quarterback? Alabama pushing the tempo.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that...
And that pass intercepted. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
Well, the defense is feeling it now, right? 2 picks and 2 straight drives. Their guys have been all over the field making plays when the ball's in the air. D coordinator's got to love that.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's back. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Right? If you're going to be a great player, you're going to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
This offense has a 2nd down play. Leaves it with the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
I like the decision there in the RPO game, too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game, too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bama! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse? And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Got room on the return. After making the interception, he took it all the way back and sets up his offense at the 17-yard line. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Back to pass, it's Milroe. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Alabama! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position.
Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the 2-point conversion. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bell. Just trucks through it. He stopped there, but a good return coming out of his own end zone gets it to the 28th. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off play action on first down. Throws for the tight end. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
They're bringing heat. And the defense... will go down, sacked on the 2-point try. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. First down to start the drive after the break. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Fires to the big fella. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season and throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
Trying to get behind the defense. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they have imported.
Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. So we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide. taking on another team from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And the returner elects to fair. Turn. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? To throw, it's Milroe. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. That's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes on and on. Boy, they've got some great-looking receivers on this squad.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Fires it to his target. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First down here for this offense. They'll run it to the right side. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Got space looking for the end zone here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Now they line up to kick the extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Adams. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Some hard running there through a tackle.
Well, this is the risk you take when you run this play. Sometimes it works, sometimes it backfires. And this time it backfires on the offense by going backwards for a tackle for a loss.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw. It's Milroe. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. After a lot of time to scan the field, fires this one to the right, making people miss. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw, testing the middle. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Milroe. Makes a quick grab. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the 1st. It's 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to scramble. Looking downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
1st down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
What's another huge gain for this guy? And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, giving him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. To the air, it's Milroe. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Bama. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. He had the extra point and the lead down 21-zip. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And here's the fair catch by the return man. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. They say they just decided to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. First down, looking to throw the football. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Back to throw. It's Milroe. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Second down, we're going to throw it. Airing this one out toward the sideline. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's going to take another shot right here. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Looking for the wideout. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eye.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Trying for a 4th down completion. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Touchdown, tied.